Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to learn our third poem 1.3, The Pilgrim. Everyone know what is pilgrim? What is the meaning of pilgrim? Means those are the religious person. Okay, religious person, or we can also say that those who have means traveling. Those who have traveling means with their means any purpose he is traveling. This person is pilgrim. This poem is the very inspiring and very heart touching poem with a and which gives us the strong message. This poem tells us about an old man who is selfless, who is not a greedy, who is unselfish, who is means that old man who is selfless, or we can say that who is not greedy person, who is unselfish. Means when he is crossing a deep valley, when he is crossing the deep valley, he stops to build a bridge, for the means future coming youth, for the future coming youth. Okay, who is coming along the same way, who is coming along the same path. Even though old man know that he himself will never ever have the chance to cross that bridge because he was old. Means they maybe he is live or not, and that's why maybe there is no chance to he will cross that bridge again. Means that how this old man means is working with the unselfish way, means that it is really inspiring us. Okay, now see, before going to learn this poem warming up question, make groups and discuss the following. What fatal danger problems did mankind face centuries ago but are no longer a threat today? Means fatal danger means in a centuries ago which problem faced by mankind? Which problems? For example, there is a lack of food, certain diseases, or wild climate, wild animal. Okay, this problem faced by the mankind centuries ago. Okay, now name a few scientists, explorer, social reformer, inventors, discoverers who spent most of their lives to find solution to some major problems, setbacks that mankind face. For example, Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Dr. Ambedkar. Okay, or there is if you are thinking then means scientist or inventors, Alexander Fleming, Edison, Ramanujan. Okay, Ramanujan, then Ronald Ross, Wright brothers, Galileo, Marie Curie, Savitribai Phule. These are the social reformer, explorer, scientist. They face some major problem. Okay. Did they themselves suffer from those problems, setbacks? Means yes, some of them they face, most of them they face, suffer from those problems or themselves. Then next question, what inspired them to spend the best part of their lives to research and share their finding? Means they decided their goal. They decided their aim, and they have the interest to this particular subject. They are curious person. They are they would like to work for the other people. They would like to work for the other people, and means these are they, and that's why they spend their life for the research or to share their finding to for the society, for the society. Okay, like this way these are the question. Now question number 2, which is already over, means that figure of speech. When I taught this topic related to figure of speech, that time I already taught you these figures of speech: tautology, inversion, or rhetorical question or interrogation. Okay, you have to see again this video for this question. Okay, then next poem, see, means I would like to read first this poem. A Pilgrim. You see, the name of the poem is Pilgrim. The poet is anonymous. Anonymous means poet is unknown. Don't know who was the poet of this poem. See, I am reading first poem. A pilgrim going a long highway. Pilgrim going alone. Highway came at evening, cold and grey, to a chasm deep and vast and wide. The old man crossed in the twilight dim. The chasm held no fear for him, but he paused when he reached the other side, and built a bridge span the tide. Old man, said a fellow pilgrim near, why waste your time in building here? Your journey ends with the close of the day. You never again will pass this way. You have crossed the chasm deep and wide. Why build here at eventide? The pilgrim raised his old grey head. My friend, in the path I have come, he said, there followeth after me today a fair-haired youth who must pass this way. The chasm which held no fears for me, to the fair-haired youth may a pitfall be. He too much cross in the twilight dim. My friend, I am building this bridge for him. It is very inspiring and heart-touching poem which gives us a strong message for you. Now, first stanza I would like to explain. A pilgrim going a lone highway came at evening cold and grey. Means here, and poet says that here an old pilgrim is walking along a deserted highway. Is alone, means deserted, means no one on that highway. No one on that highway means that old pilgrim, he was walking along a desert, means deserted highway, means no one on the highway. And it was a cold and grey evening. It was a cold and grey evening, means grey means at the evening time. It is evening time, that's why there is means darkness is there, and that's why it is a grey. So it says that for darkness, dark evening means little dark, and that's why it is a grey evening. Okay, means that old man is walking along a deserted highway, and on that cold and grey evening he reached, where he reached, see, to a chasm deep and vast and wide. Chasm, see, meaning of chasm is, means ravine, a very deep steep gap in the earth's surface. Ravine, chasm means valley. What is the meaning of chasm or ravine? Valley, a deep narrow valley, or gorge, so we can say that deep narrow valley. Okay, everyone know na valley matlab dari, which is means he is crossing, means he reached a deep and wide valley, means while crossing, while he was walking, he reaches a deep and wide ravine. See, deep, vast and wide means which is that valley is very deep, that valley is very vast. Vast means broad, very big, and wide. Vast and wide meaning is same. Vast and wide. Okay, means that line explain the figure of speech tautology. Okay, figure of speech tautology means the old man was walking alone on the highway, which means evening is very cold and grey, and that time he reached near the valley which is very deep, vast and wide. The old man crossed in the twilight dim, the chasm held no fear for him. The old man cross means he crosses, the old man is trying to crosses the valley in the dim twilight. Dim twilight means there is a darkness, and that's why there is no bright light is there. It is dim. Dim twilight is there. No bright light is there. His experience, see, Miss Chasm held no fear for him. Means he is an experienced person. Means that old man is an experienced person, and that's why there is no fear for him for the means about that valley. Means he was an experienced person. He was not afraid of that valley. He was not afraid of that valley. There is no fear for him about the valley. But he paused when he reached the other side. But he paused. He want to reach the other side. Means when he reached the other side safely, what he took and build a bridge, span the tide, and he stops there and he build a bridge across the ravine. He built the bridge. Okay, means to cross the valley. He stopped there and started build the bridge there on the valley for to across. Okay, where there is a means in that valley which is the full of means along that this valley there is a water, and on that maybe the next coming person it is hard to them, and that's why he decided to build a bridge there. Okay, tomorrow we will continue the next part of the poem. Okay, thank you.